Martin Luther King Jr., January 15, 1929 to April 4, 1968. Martin was born in Atlanta, Georgia. His parents were Reverend Martin Luther King Sr. and Alberta Williams King. He attended public schools in Atlanta. At age 15, he enrolled at Morehouse, a predominantly black men's college in Atlanta. In 1953, he married Coretta Scott, and they became the parents of 4 children. He was ordained a minister at the age of 19, graduated from Morehouse College in 1948, Crosser Theological Seminary in 1951, and received his doctorate from Boston University in 1955. Martin was appointed pastor of Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama, where he led the successful Montgomery bus boycott during 1955 to 1956. The boycott was considered to be a major victory for the advancement of civil rights for black people in America. After 1956, Martin became foremost leader of the civil rights movement in the country. After moving back to Atlanta to become co-pastor with his father of Ebenezer Baptist Church, he founded the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. Martin was arrested many times for his convictions and participation in the civil rights movement.
Martin Luther King Jr., you're nothing but a troublemaker. We'll teach you a lesson for coming here in Birmingham with your rabble-rousing and your demonstrations. We'll stop you and all your types.
Martin and his daughter Yoki had a conversation about nonviolent protest. Martin said, "With nonviolence, you use your heart and head instead of your fists. Love is the best weapon in the world. It can change cold, hate-filled hearts. The greatest changes in the world were made in the hearts of people through nonviolent means."
Martin, wait! Son, give me out the talk.
What's in your mind?
You know well what's on my mind. The same thing is on the minds of everybody in this country.
Dad, when I started about all this prejudice and injustice, you and I knew that we're gonna face many difficulties.
Do you call bombs, billy clubs, police dogs, and fire forces mere difficulties? Martin, when will all this violence end?
Dad, I'm afraid our battle's just beginning.
I've never been a coward. But you're my son, Martin. And your mother sick with worry because of all the turmoil and violence. And she's afraid that there's something terrible happening to you. And I have to admit that I'm worried too.
Daddy, you taught me that a man must fight for what he believes. A half-hearted fight is no fight at all. You taught me well.
Martin, I was going to ask you to leave Alabama and come back to Atlanta. Your problem is in Montgomery with the bus boycott were had enough. But now, you've moved to Birmingham, where the civil rights battle has become all-out war. The battle outside our home has moved into our family, yet tearing us apart.
I'm sorry that it's happening. There's been no peace for anyone since Rosa Parks was arrested for refusing to give up her seat to a white man on the city bus. I knew we were doing the right thing. When we began to boycott the buses in the Montgomery, no one ever dreamed the resistance to our demand for equal rights. When we met with such extreme violence,
It's a nightmare that just continues to get worse.
Daddy, tonight I began to see how many people believe in me deeply. Before a crowd of people faced university, and I suddenly understood that this movement is much bigger than I'd ever imagined. It's a divine mission.
I know that, Martin.
Many people, both black and white, have put their lives on the line to fight for our civil rights.
And they're looking to you for leadership.
How can I disappoint them?
Martin, you're a man of integrity. And I told you that. And as you said, I told you right.
Dad, we have to pay a price for this struggle. When I entered this battle, I knew it demanded many sacrifices.
These people are fighting will stop at nothing to hold our race. In its second-class prison.
Prison? Yes. That's just what our lives have been in our country. We're bound in an unrelenting prison. We must break free of these chains that bind us and keep us from reaching our fullest potential. As human beings, we must be free to become first-class citizens, like any other people in America. We will break free of this prison. Local Negros in Birmingham are urged to withdraw from demonstrations. Dr. King's poorly timed protests have done all the citizens of Birmingham a disservice by increasing tensions at a time when the city appears to be making definite progress in race relations. Progress in granting Negros full and equal status may be slow in coming, but city officials believe it is unrealistic to expect long-held customs of the South to change overnight. Martin Luther King Jr. should not expect it either. They still don't understand. They still don't understand how many people believe this argument that we're moving too fast against the protest of segregation. How many believe that old excuse the South must be given more time to change its laws and customs held for generations? Well, they are wrong. We can't wait any longer. I must answer my critics. I have to do it now, even if I'm in solitary confinement in this Birmingham jail. St. Paul wrote letters from the prison. His word changed the world. Yes, I'll write a letter to my critics to the public, explaining my feelings. My people have waited more than 400 years for them to be free. Why should we wait for any longer?
Martin met Will while he was in jail. Will provided him papers and pen so that he can write. But that relationship was cut when a patroller caught them. discontinued, but Martin still don't stop writing.
We shall overcome in our battle for justice, because we have touched the hearts, minds, and spirits of many people. These people are not afraid anymore. They are determined to make the United States of America a great nation. That is truly one nation, under God, invisible, with liberty and justice for all.